Hey, what is up, Nerf family? Adam here, coming at you live from the very messy workbench. And today I have a cool surprise for you. I was Black Friday shopping this weekend at my local Five Below, and back in the Five Beyond, I believe is what they call it, or Beyond 5, I found this blaster right here. It is the Go Play Rapid Round Blaster. It says it's for ages 6 and up. It says it shoots up to 30 feet. It's an auto advanced rotating drum. The drum holds 30 Nerf darts, which is a lot of ammunition. It comes with 48, so they give you a few extra. They look like a knockoff Nerf Elite dart. The heads are a little bit shorter on them. And yeah, I thought it looked cool, and it's a flywheel powered blaster. It takes 6 AA's, so we'll have to see. I wasn't gonna purchase this blaster. I'm like, not really gonna do it. It says up to 30 feet. That's all you really need to know, right? Well, I happened to look down the barrel and actually has concave flywheels, so I kind of have high hopes for this blaster. What else is there? Not really much. Rapid round blaster is what they're calling it. It comes with a scope, and it looks like the rail is faux Nerf rail, and this scope is very reminiscent of the modulus scope from back in the day. So without any further ado, let me go ahead and get this out of the package real quick and put it together, and we'll go over the blaster. Alright, now that I have everything out of the package, let's go over what comes in the package and just go over the features of the blaster. First off, the packaging comes with elastic cord and these stupid little wing nut screws in the back of the blaster. I know a lot of blaster companies have been going to this. I really don't care for them, but I understand it keeps them in the package better. It comes with 48 of these gray and orange flavored darts here. Let's go ahead and grab one out real quick and check it out. I know they're not going to be the greatest darts, but for like a Nerf war around your house or something, they'll probably work just fine. Daddy-daughter Nerf wars type thing. Yeah, there they are. Yeah, definitely not the greatest glue on them, and the head is not as soft as a normal Elite dart. It's kind of a rounded, hard rubber, so probably not the best darts to play with. And then we have the blaster itself here. We'll start from the back and work our way forward. You have a stock, and this is where the batteries go. You put 6 AA batteries, and that's not a good sign. There's already something rattling in there. Wonderful. So you can put 6 AA batteries in there in the stock. It's not an adjustable stock or anything. It's a fixed stock. It's kind of short for me. For a child, it should be fine. I'm an average adult size person with average adult size hands, and it's not terrible. You're a little scrunched, but it does give you a nice field of view for the scope, which to me that is nice, because most blasters, if you look down a scope, you really gotta get down in there and look at the scope, but you can see down the scope, so that's nice. Moving up, it's got a thumb hole stock. I know a lot of people don't like the thumb hole stock. Depending on where the wires route, you might be able to modify the shell if you're into modding to make it more comfortable for you. But like I said, average adult size hands, average size adult, and it's actually not that bad. It's actually fairly comfortable. You have the rev switch down here below the trigger. Seems like an actual pretty clicky rev switch, so that might be good. I'll have to open it up and see. And then it is a auto, they call it an auto rotating drum, but it rotates on the trigger pull, so when you pull the trigger, the drum rotates. So that's pretty cool. On the back, I was hoping this could be a rear loading drum, and maybe with some modifications you can. This is a 30 round drum, and I'll show you the cool feature. I didn't think it had it, but it's pretty cool. It just has slots for the pusher in the back, so the pusher can push the dart out the drum. It'd be nice if they were rounded, so then you could rear load the drum instead of front loading, but you know, to each his own, and you know, give or take thing. Moving up to the front, I believe I'm missing a part too. Actually, there's probably 2 parts in there that I forgot to get out. I'll have to get them. I believe there's 2 plastic shields that go over each side of the drum. At least it looks like that. There's clip places for that, so I'll have to get that out. But there's that. Like I said, you have the scope. It is a removable scope, and it does look like a faux Nerf rail. Not a faux Nerf rail, but a rail that is Nerf-esque, fake Nerf, whatever you want to call it, with a scope on it. The scope's pretty cool, but it is just a fake scope. It does have 2 reticles in there to make it look like a scope. On this side of the blaster here, if I turn it around, it looks like we do have a jam door here that you can not really do anything with. Maybe get into the jam up here, but that's about it. Moving forward, the rest is just a barrel. So from here, this is where the 2 flywheels sit, and you have probably about 14 inches of barrel, and it is an oversized barrel, but that is a recipe for barrel drag. So overall, the blaster is cool. I like the aesthetics. The plastic does feel pretty cheap, but if you're into modding or something like that, I think it'll be a cool little project for you. I don't remember if I said, but I found this at Five Below in the beyond $5 area in the back, and it was $25. So I don't know. We'll have to see how performance is to really tell you if I think it's worth $25. But last thing I wanted to show you on this blaster is how to get the drum out. There's actually a little button over here on the side. You push the button, that grip slides forward, and that slides out. It'd be cool if you could get drums for this separately. I don't know, I've never heard of the brand before, but that'd be cool if you could. But then this just slides into this. It's like a hexagon. You slide the grip back and it locks in place, so that's pretty good. I don't think it's really going to go anywhere. That would be another issue, maybe, possibly, if you're running around with this. This doesn't really lock in place. It just, on the trigger pull, it auto advances, so if you're running around, that might skip a few darts on you, so that might be an issue. We'll have to check that out in the firing demonstration. But other than that, I think it's pretty cool, like I said, and I'm gonna find some batteries. We'll get some fresh alkaline batteries in here. It's running on 6 of them, so that is what, like 11 volts, I think, right? Am I doing that math right? I believe so. 12 volts, sorry. And so potential to mod this up to 3S, probably with some new motors and a rewire. But without any further ado, let me get some batteries. We'll rev it up, see how the motors sound, do a firing demonstration, then I'll come back with my final thoughts. Check you back in a few. Okay, so after reading the box and in further inspection of the box, I actually took this out of where the drum was in the box, and it says right on it, clip installation, and it has a picture of the little plastic shields, and they're actually inside the box. So I'll go ahead and put those on and show you where they go real quick. It does help to read sometimes. So these go on the left and the right, and just like that, they clip in place. That, and 1, 2, like that. So it does give the blaster some more aesthetic, and it does kind of shield the drum a little bit, I guess. But yeah, I just wanted to share that with you real quick and show you that it in fact does come with the shields for the dart drum. They're just in a box, and don't throw them away. If you do purchase this blaster, they're in a box. Oh man, I'm sorry guys, I'm back. Sorry, I had to run down to my local Dollar General, DG for short, to pick up some Energizers here. Whew. Oh, gotta catch my breath here. Oh, man, I'll tell you something. Batteries are freaking expensive. So next time you're buying a flywheel powered blaster that takes AA batteries, remember that in the cost of the price, because you're $25 here and you're $8.16 for a 6-pack of Energizers. It's nuts. That's a little over $1 a battery. Maybe. I don't know. My math is really bad today, guys. And when I told you this was 12 volts, it's actually only 9. 1.5 times 6 is 9. My math was a little off. I was thinking about the Maxim Pro sitting over here. The Maxim Pro takes 8 of these AA batteries. And that is 12 volts. This is only 9. But I would say a rewire and running it on a 3S would be a definite possibility. So let's load this up real quick. And hopefully it works. So the batteries go in right there. We'll put the case back on, cover back on, and see what we got. All right. So let's hear the rev. Wow. I'm actually quite impressed. That sounds pretty good. And the rev time doesn't seem like it's that long. I think we're going to be quite impressed with this. So let me turn around here. We'll turn on my chronograph. Hopefully it's up to the task today. Been having a few issues with it. We might have to shut off the lights overhead. It doesn't like a lot of overhead light for some reason. And I'll read some chronograph numbers off to you. I have this loaded up with the darts that it came with, the standard darts that it came with. And when you're loading this up, yeah, I'm going to have to shut the lights off on us, guys. So Alexa, workbench off. Alexa, workbench off.
Okay.
Thank you. So you should be good now. Let me turn it off and back on again just to make sure we get some good results. Anyway, with the standard darts it comes with, the dart fit is absolutely terrible. They just slide right out, so definitely going to have to use some aftermarket darts with this. I highly recommend the Dart Zone or Adventure Force waffles, or these new darts from X-Shot. The X-Shot darts work well too. They actually push in there and hold. These darts that it comes with does not. So we've got 15 darts loaded up. We'll do 15 shots and see what kind of results we're getting. I really don't like that this drum rotates either, because it's going to be hard to start. So here we go. These are the stock darts. 56, 55, 51, 53, and 56. Now the waffle darts. That one sucked. Wow. Okay. It does not like the waffle darts, I guess. I'm wondering if only one... Now they're both spinning. Interesting. It's firing them, but it's not firing it out of them. Yeah, weird. Alright, now the X-Shot darts. Yep. Weird. It almost seems like it's not working. Alright, so Alexa, workbench on, please. Alexa, workbench on. So that is interesting. Let's see if both of them are spinning. Yeah, both of them are spinning. I'm wondering, that's weird. Maybe I have a lemon. But anyway, I guess we won't finish that, and we'll just go right into my final thoughts. My final thoughts, if you are a new person into the hobby of Nerf, I do not recommend this at all. I know there's a lot better blasters out there for under $25. I know they've had their issues, but the new Nerf Pro Torrent is like $20 on sale right now, and it's 10 times better than this blaster. But I do recommend this for seasoned hobby enthusiast nerfers that like to mod, because I believe this has great potential. If you would want to rewire it, put some new motors in it and some new flywheels in it, I think this would be a HVZ contender in my opinion. And as I was looking over the shell of this shell has a lot of parts to it, so you could really almost take half of the barrel off. You could probably take these plastic bits off right here and leave this part of the shell. It kind of contours around here and I think fits together kind of like a puzzle piece, and make it into a short drum fed powerhouse of a flywheel blaster. In my opinion, I'd have to do some more research and taking apart the blaster to see what I could do with it, but I think that's what I'm going to try to do with it, is make this into a HVZ sort of blaster. Otherwise, yeah, I wouldn't recommend this unless you're a seasoned hobbyist that likes to mod and likes to rewire. For $25, there's a lot better blasters that you can buy. I'll have to do some more testing. I don't know why it wasn't firing. It's kind of weird unless the flywheels are really that pathetic. It was firing the darts that it came with just fine, but when it came to like the X-Shot darts or the Adventure Force waffles, it wouldn't fire. So don't know what's up with that. But yeah, that's about it. And that's been my review of the For Fun, I believe is what it's called, or Foreplay, or Foreplay. Yeah, no. I don't even know what I did with the box. Go Play. The Go Play blaster from Five Below. If you want to go pick one up, they're at your local Five Below, back in the 5 and beyond, or beyond 5 section. Go check it out if you want to. But I figured I would throw this review up so you can see what I thought about it and see if you really want to go pick one up or not. The shell, as I mentioned before, is also pretty flimsy. You can definitely tell the plastic is not great quality plastic, but for a modder or a seasoned nerfer, I think it'd be pretty cool. So thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope to put out some more review videos for you of just random kind of cool stuff, or stuff that I think's cool, out for you guys. Hope you all had a great holiday, and I'll be praying for you. Thanks for watching.